Joined by the head coach of the Anteaters, Russ Turner, after an 11-point overtime win. Russ, you guys had a chance to win it in regulation. You make some adjustments to be able to go on a big rally down the stretch. And then Andre Henry, it felt like, took over an OT. Pretty impressive win. What's your sense of the way your team was able to fight in down the stretch in overtime of this game?
Yeah, that's a great win for us tonight. I told the guys this was worth 2 in some ways because Hawaii had already beat us. So we needed to find a way to win it, and we did, and I'm pleased with that. But we continue to make some mistakes that just confound me. And I want us to get better because I believe this team has a lot more potential to be better than we've sometimes shown. Kyle Evans is just a dominant factor, and I want to give him a lot of credit. I mean, what an incredible performance from him again. Andre Henry, yes, played like just a veteran leader of this group in the second half and in the overtime. And it was our defense that created offense that won it for us.
Russ, with about, I think, 5 or 6 minutes to go in this game, Hawaii had gone on a run. You decided to go small. You put 4 guards out there with Kyle Evans and basically went that way down the stretch. You guys then answer with an 11-0 run over the span of about 4 minutes. It felt like that changed the game. What did you see in the flow of the game to make an adjustment like that?
Well, we've done that all year at different times. You know, Hawaii's bigs were shooting threes, so I thought we could guard them smaller. That ended up looking stupid a couple times. But Tom Isaac was terrific. He's just got a great competitive brain, defensive sense, ability to make plays. You know, he got a flop down there for a turnover. He was really good. He was physical. I didn't like the foul that he took that gave Johnson free throws that tied it. But yeah, we were good. I mean, and Andre made some plays. It was the transition plays that won it for us. You know, we were not very good in the half court in crunch time again. We've got to get better about that. But I'm really pleased that we won because this is a big game. And so proud of my team and excited about what's in front of us.
Last thing for you, Russ. It felt like you rode your horses down much of the second half of this game. I know that you always wanted to get a bunch of guys in, and you did early, but you kind of stuck to your core down the stretch. What's that say about the way that group is coming together and maybe keeping it a little bit tighter and you get into crunch time?
Yeah, I mean, I did that, I felt, out of necessity, and I want to have trust and belief in the whole roster. You know, I thought Ness was outstanding, for example, in the first half. In the second half, I didn't think he was very focused at all. You know, Darren started the half entirely unfocused. And so I see that drift in and out, and so sometimes, some nights, I just end up feeling like I've got to go with the guys who are most competitively in the moment and doing what we're saying together we're going to do. But we had a huge mistake. We tried to go zone up 4 inside of a minute in regulation, and we had 4 guys playing zone and 1 guy, despite telling them in the huddle that that's what we were doing, who didn't do it. And that's some about being a young team and some about being less competitive than I expect that we will become as the year goes on.
All right, a big win for you, Russ. Good job tonight. Way to go. Congratulations on the victory, and enjoy this one. It's a big win.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Trent. Thank you.